coating. So in here, I've got 250 wine, I've got 200 sugar and 100 water, cinnamon stick, star anise, cloves, like I say, very potent in flavour. We don't want loads of them in there. We want about 1, 2, 3, 4 maximum. Obviously they put lots in there, so don't throw them away, they're quite expensive. And that basically needs to be brought up to a nice simmer, alright? Then it says lemon zest. Don't grate your lemon zest in, you're just going to basically get the flavour of the citrus. So you get your peeler. Like so. Nice bit of citrus. You can put the orange in as well. Lime, some people put in. Yeah. Don't throw them away. Again, we can use them for a lemon juice or something like that. That goes in as well. So you need to bring that to a simmer. Reduce it down by about a third, I would say. So let's start prepping our veg. What's this?
I don't.
Any ideas? Anyone seen one before? This is a fig. Yeah? A fig is normally associated with the Mediterranean. Yeah? Because it grows in a hot, warm climate. Yeah? Classic, beautiful Greek desserts, Greek produce, Turkish, a lot of figs around there. Lovely dish. Normally you would have it with you can have it in salads, you can have it, like I say, as a fruit in its own right. Fig tart.
Figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding, yeah, excellent, well done. What else can we have? Figs.
Fig chutney.
Fig chutney, yeah, brilliant. It's very versatile, alright. So basically what we're going to do is straightforward into quarters, yeah. Like so. That's your figs. If they're really ripe, they're beautiful. If they're not so ripe, which this one looks like, it's not quite bitter. That's why you need to poach them down, cook them down. If they're really ripe, they're nice and dark black around the outside, really juicy, really sweet and fruity, but they're not quite ripe, so I wouldn't eat them raw. I would definitely cook them ones, alright? Next is this, what's that?
It's a plum.
It's a plum, yes, everyone knows a plum. Beautiful, this time of year, autumnal fruit, yeah. Smell everything coming up, the red wine, there's cloves, the cinnamon. So again, just straight through, because obviously a plum's got what in it?
A seed. Well, yeah.
Stoned. It's known as a stone, yeah? It was known as one of the stone fruit, yeah? So basically, you got stone fruit because they've got a big stone in the middle. A pip, apples, lemons, oranges, pears, they've got pips, small little things that other plants grow from. This is a stone that other plants grow from. Yeah, it's the seed, which is true, same as a pip. But basically what you need to do is cut them into quarters and take them out, like so. What other stone fruit are there?
Peach.
Peach, well done, excellent. What other? One more. Similar to a peach, it's had a shave.
Tangerine. Oh wait, no, that's it.
Tangerine?
That's orange.
Things with an N.
Nectarine. There we go. That was
So basically peach is, nectarine is very similar to peach, except it's got a smooth skin. Yeah, it's out of shape. If you ever get the luxury of going travelling and doing a bit of fruit picking, guys, personally, stay well clear of peaches and kiwis, because they have got such a fine fluff around the outside, and when you pick them off the trees, you just end up covered in this fluff. Normally when you pick kiwis and peaches, it's in the middle of summer in hot countries, not very comfortable. If you're going to do a bit of fruit picking around the world, go for apples, pears, easy. Normally a bit colder, it's a little bit easier to pick. I can do that quite a few times in my life as well, right? Right, so that's reducing down. I'm now going to knock that down to 1, just for the minute, just to tick it over, alright? What I want to do, and what I need to do, is cook them in different stages. Why?
Some of them take longer.
Some take longer, exactly. What were you going to say?
Isn't it because like some of them have like different temperatures that they cook at?
Not temperature, they'll all be the same temperature, but densities, yeah? Like the figs, if I put them in straight away with the apples and the pears and the plums, they're going to be mush by the time everything else is ready, yeah? So you've got to think about that.
So you'd put like the figs and the plums in last because they're like...
Matty, do you want the apples and pears peeling? Apple and pears peeling, yes? Right, so your apples. Peel them down. nice and smooth, nice and straightforward. Key with apples and pears is you've got to peel them and put them into cooking liquor or citrus water as soon as possible, because, any idea? It's going to go brown. Or if you're going to be really posh word for that is oxidize, alright? So basically they're going to oxidize or go brown, and then they're not going to be looking very nice. So you've got to peel them and get them prepped as soon as you can. Alright? Yeah, like so, like it is. I'm just gonna top and tail. Yeah. Big knife into quarters. Same with the pear. Into quarters.
Wouldn't you take the seeds out?
That's what we're going to do, chef. We could use what it is. What's that?
Cora.
An apple core, yeah. You can stick that in the middle, but the issue with that is you might miss out some of the seed or the texture. So what I would do, personally, get a small knife, and you basically take off any excess skin, and then you basically just go in the middle, like so. Alright? So again, just take off any excess skin, go in the middle, and make sure it's all like that. So you're getting rid of not only the seeds, but that little core that protects the seeds within the fruit itself. Alright?
Michael, what type of knife is that?
That is a turning knife, yeah? Alright, that turns vegetables. You used it last night and you turned vegetables for your beet test? Hasselbachs, alright, okay. Same with the pear, yeah? Just follow the pear down. You want to get rid of the woody part, alright? And the seeds, pips. And for me, I just want to shape the edge a little bit, make it look a bit neater, yeah? So take the squareness off. Have you ever heard of a cartouche, Kyle?
No.
Anyone heard of a cartouche? You will be making a cartouche, guys. Right, so apples that are the pears in, same with your apples, just make sure nice and neat. Any straighter edges or any squared off edges, just trim them up. So cartouche is basically similar to a lid. So they're in, happy days. I'll put the plums in as well. All three can cook at the same time. The figs will give 15 minutes, then put them in. Alright? So maybe a little bit higher, 2 to begin with. Alright? Like I say, we're not getting rid of that. Don't get rid of any of your spices. Yeah? So we'll keep them, put them back with their mark. Right, so a cartouche is like a lid, except it's made out of paper. Alright? And it's amazing how many people can't do a cartouche, because they get totally confused. They don't understand how and why. It's fairly straightforward. Isn't that right, Mr. Badenall? So basically, like so, we'll get 4 out of this. Right, so you've got a sheet of paper. Basically what you need to do, put it on your pan. It's nice and straightforward. But what you need to do is get the shape of your pan. Alright? So I'll show you. That's always going to be your centre. That's always going to be your centre. Yeah? That's where people get confused, I don't know why. Right, so you fold it, that's still your centre, yeah? You can still see where the centre is, yeah? Then you fold it in half again, this way. So you get a quarter into 4. That's still your centre. Centre's still there, yeah? Then for me, I'll then fold it into once more to get it into sort of like 8, as it were. Just get a nice little triangle. That's still your centre, alright? Then I get my measuring stick, I use a piece of paper, look for the centre, I do there, and basically all I need to do is get my scissors and say, right, that's going to go around the edge there like that. Then what I do, open it out. It's not going to be a perfect circle because it's slightly on the small side, I'm not wasting paper. There's the centre. See where the centre was? I've had more people come up to me with a half, there we are, or even worse, look at it and they've got a massive hole in it. Don't get it. That's it. Remember what you said to us all the time. Yeah? That is a cartouche, ladies and gentlemen. That goes over the top. That protects the fruit so it doesn't evaporate all the way, and also puts the lid on it to help it cover. Does that make sense? And if I was doing lots and there's quite a bit of liquid, what I would do then, I'll put a weight on top as well, just to keep that cartouche down. Alright? So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to drop that down to 1, and that's going to poach for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to add my figs, 5 minutes, check 10 minutes, then I'm going to take it off. Then we're going to roll the biscuits out. I want everyone to get the fruits and the liquors made. So it's now 20 minutes, guys. Get this done, yeah? Follow your recipe, exactly the same recipe. It's on the other side, yeah? 250 wine, 100 water. Prep your fruits like I've showed you. Let's get it done, yes?